Hello everyone, my name is Rage and welcome to Mod of the Week, and we've got two to debut. So listen here, you. One might be a surprise, it might not be, depending on what I decide to do with the packaging of this video. But I'm gonna roll my D20 now. Oh god, I actually got a natural one! No! Oh, I'm gonna roll my D20 now. How did it happen twice? Okay, one more dice. And by one more, I mean my first dice roll of it's a 4. It's as good as we're gonna get. So we have ourselves tech arrows. How awesome is that? Yeah, it's essentially tears that fire tech, but okay, I don't know why I was that intense. What if a fly touches me and I take a little bit of damage? Oh, started nearly hyperventilating at the thought of a fly landing on me. Then again, I think one of the most just creepily awful things that can happen just generally is everything's okay and then suddenly you feel something on you somewhere that isn't quite right. I feel like there's always that sixth sense, that moment of what the hell was that? And I had it earlier, and I damn well nearly died. I mean, I didn't like legitimately nearly die. Like in the hyperbolic sense, I nearly died. Is this room safe? I feel like this room. Oh, I know what. I can break the chain. Look, if I move this over here. Then if I pop this one, hey, that took way too much working out. Oh my god! So I was in the bath. You must think I spend my life in there. I try to. Well, no, I don't actively try to. I often do wonder though if I was supposed to be a fish. Though now I'm wondering, out of all the aquatic creatures in the ocean, that I could have, I have to wonder if I was supposed to be a kraken, you know, like the one, the only, the, welcome to the stage, it's the one, the only, it's the kraken! I mean, he can't really sing that well, he's underwater and has no bones in his body. Not that you sing with your bones, right, and vocal cords aren't made of bone material. I'm just trying to put across that an octopus-based creature would not have a good singing voice. It's not strange. Either way. It's going to be one of those episodes, isn't it? That's fine. I had a nice, relaxing bath. And my eyes closed, kind of half, face submerged, so I was just enjoying the silence. Because one thing I really like, but also kind of worries me, is when you plunge your head underwater, when you're a pool, in the bath, whatever, I love the kind of immediate, just calm that kind of descends, right? All the sound gets muffled, everything goes still, you just float there, and it feels almost like the world just stops existing for just a little moment, and I think that's really quite good. Though, whenever I do that, I have a constant in my ears, and I am worried years and years and years of loud headset and stuff has given me a subtle ringing permanently in my ears that I can only hear when I'm in such a perfect quiet environment. Fortunately, I can only hear it when I'm in such a perfect quiet environment, which is never, so it's fine, right? It's absolutely fine. Just like it's fine that every couple weeks or so I lose the ability to breathe for 30 seconds. It's not painful, I just can't breathe for a while. I don't know what triggers it. I'm just doing my thing, walking down the corridor, and suddenly, and Daddy thinks I should go to the doctors, but come on, back me up here, guys. I've not died yet, right? And I feel that I'm fine, and feelings are important, so I'm totally cool to just ignore this, right? God, I don't want to leave the house. Either way, I was very much disturbed by a sudden feeling upon my foot. Suddenly, everything was relaxing, silence and fun, and then suddenly, I felt this weird kind of, it's hard to describe it. It definitely felt like fur, is what my initial reaction was. And then I was like, and I really can't, when the classic movie Waking Up from a Nightmare, sitting up bolt upright, staring. I had that, but obviously I was kind of floating in water for the most part, so it more looked like a salmon trying to go back upstream to its spawning grounds. I didn't need to add spawning grounds. I could have just said upstream. But the point is, I was very floppy fish, and the floor is a little bit like a lot of water, basically. But it's fine. I just said that one of the pipes broke, got away with it scot-free. Wait a minute. And I looked down and I was like, oh, and it's one of those fucking scrubbers. And I don't... Okay, I'll take this. I mean, we've got a lot of offensiveness going on. And I don't know if you've ever seen one of these or used one of these, but they're like rough, fabric-y bunches that you use to, like, scrub your skin because they're really good at taking off your dead skin cells. Which I don't know why anyone initially ever felt that they needed help with that. Like someone was like, you know what, I feel like my dead skin's too clingy. I want to wait to get more dead skin off. If only if there was a product for that. It seems like a weird thing that occurred. But it does leave your skin very smooth, I will admit. And it just randomly fell on my foot from the shelf, which obviously means there was definitely a ghost watching me. So, I mean, I know it's pretty hot, but god damn it, ghost. Like, seriously, have some boundaries. I realize you're invisible and ethereal and have no physical presence, so therefore it technically doesn't matter. Do you have a problem with invisible people watching you go about your day? If you never know about it and it doesn't negatively affect you, is it bad? Now, obviously, this starts kind of like, well, if I murder someone but no one finds out and the victim has no one to miss them, is it bad? I mean, morally, probably, but, like, has anyone lost out on that? Okay, look, I'm not going to sit here being like, nah, fine, if you can find a really lonely, familyless person and are really good at hiding evidence, get to killing. Obviously not. But I do inherently think that, obviously, once you're dead, and you stop being aware, conscious, alive, and whatever, you know, you might be terrified, you might not want to die, you might hate every second up to the awfulness of the moment where you slip from life. But as soon as you slip from life, it's, you know, I guess the easiest way that I would equate it is permanent sleep, right? You're not aware of the hours you spend asleep. It's like time traveling. When you fall asleep, you instantly wake up, like, however many hours later. It's I always find it kind of cool. It is just like instant time travel, which is why I feel like a punishment where they would freeze your body for like 200 years would just be a free trip to the future and not really a punishment, right? Like, I don't really see why sometimes, like, sci-fi shows like to use, oh, we'll put you in stasis, where I was like, oh no. I mean, I guess if you had like a family and that means they're going to die while you're gone, that kind of is an emotional thing because it would happen instantly for you, so you wouldn't even have time to process it. So I guess emotional torture, perhaps, but that's beside the point. Once you're dead, you're no longer aware of anything. You don't know you're dead. You don't know how you died. You don't feel... Like, you're nothingness, right? You are absolutely nothingness. Which means technically dying kind of sucks, but being dead is fine. Because you have no... You're nothing, right? So it's not like you're sat there as like a floating entity watching your dead body being like, oh, damn, that sucks. Now I can't even do fun, like, living stuff. You're zero gone. Like, it's actually kind of hard thing to accept, pure permanent nothingness of zero consciousness. Because obviously you can't imagine switching yourself off. Like, that's a difficult thing to do. But yeah, the point, don't move my bomb, spider. Thank you very much. I saw what he was doing, trying to prevent me from grabbing the goods over here. So technically, once someone is dead, there's nothing, like, at least they care about it. Because I'm sure if you could revive them and then ask them if they'd like to stay revived, they'd probably be like, yeah, but someone who is actually dead cannot dislike being dead because they aren't a thing. And I realize I'm kind of losing the initial point of this, but I'm just saying, alright, if there's literally zero physical world impact in terms of emotional pain, or they're no longer there to do their job, like, if someone just spent all their day sitting at home contributing nothing to anything, nobody even really knew about them, no friends, no family, nothing, absolutely zero connection, they might as well be a hermit in the woods for all the impact they have on the world, and then somebody, like, takes an axe to them, that's... I mean, it's still a victim, right, because you axed someone, but in terms of the impact, nothing's actually negatively gone down in the world because of it. you could argue that because of the nothingness and then there's no one to... And I don't know. Obviously, again, don't wander in the woods and find the nearest hermit and axe them. Okay? I mean, just don't... That's not what I'm trying to peddle here. I'm just trying to peddle that, I guess, the person you should least feel sorry for in any given horrific situation like that is the victim, because they have no idea. Like, they're just gone. That's kind of why my rationale of I don't really fear dying that much, which ties into the whole, like, not being able to breathe once every couple weeks. I really don't have a kind of death fear. Obviously, I don't want to be in, like, great pain and slowly die and something like that. That would suck. But the actual, oh no, I don't want to be dead, I just don't have it. I don't know if that makes me a psychopath. I mean, there's a good chance, right? But I have very little death fear. I was like, what? I just wanted to have a fun Isaac, and I'm like, do you fear death? That was supposed to be Davy Jones. It wasn't. It sounded really far off. But because I fully, like, accept that I will have no existence, I can't regret or dislike or be unhappy that I was deaded, because I'm gone. So I don't fear being put in that state because there's nothing to regret or know about, etc. And you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying. Either way, don't go murdering people, even if there's no one to miss them and they live in the woods. Don't. Okay, I'm just saying that they personally won't feel that bad about it, or at all. They'll feel nothing. They don't exist. In happier news, it's not happier because this also sucks. Okay, I guess we're just having one of them. That's absolutely fine. Give me another battery. Is that really so hard, machine? Oh, if only I could grab the options. This sucks. All right, let's go for one more reroll. How the hell did I not get another battery in that many goes? That is absurd. That is absolutely absurd. Let's just go do the boss. I don't care about Robot Baby. No one cares about Robot Baby. Okay. Oh, my word. So, what I would not recommend doing, by the way, team, is letting a paracetamol tablet slowly dissolve in your mouth, because it tastes awful. And you might be wondering how and why I know that. Well, I had a headache earlier, so I was like, I'll have a few paracetamol, made myself feel better. Lovely. Good job, team. And I had the first tablet. Lovely. And I am someone, right, who, I don't know, I have kind of on and off days. I'm going to ask you a question. Are you the type of person that needs water or a liquid to swallow a tablet, or are you one of those incredible throat strength individuals that can just down something just without any kind of assisted liquid aid? Like, are you a dry tablet swallower? Because there's something quite impressive about that. It depends. Like, hay fever tablets, they're really small allergy tablets, so I'm fine with them. But paracetamols are chunky, right? So I need some water for that chunkiness, and I realize context is a powerful thing here, but no, I need my water for that chunk. And I tried the first one, fine, lovely, bit of water, nice. And then I popped the second paracetamol in my mouth, and I was also playing a game at this time, and it's a game where it's quite intense. The actual length of each match. I'm not gonna say the game. I want you guys to guess it. I think that might be fun. I'm not really gonna give any more details than that. So good luck. But I still think it might be fun. I'm just gonna def because it's really annoying me how much this guy is living. I like how I def so hard. He actually just got stunned. He was like, "What? Why would you do? I thought we were having fun, man." And he just accepted the fate. That is really, wow. Oh my god. So as I put the second paracetamol tablet in my mouth, I went to reach for the water and the round of this game started. And as you all know, I'm a big fan of the whole winning concept. So I immediately withdrew my hand and just let it sit there. This paracetamol tablet in my mouth, held against the roof of my mouth by my tongue, because that was my plan for making sure that nothing is... Holy hell, this room is crazy, even with my piercing lasers. What the hell? Like, this is actually a surprisingly annoyingly difficult room for a low-tier power run. My god! This is crazy, and I can't even see my health! I mean, I've not lost Devil Deal chance yet, I think. I mean, maybe I have, actually. It's not 100%. I actually have no idea. I am genuinely blown away by how ridiculous this room was. And I was like, cool, I'll just swallow the tablet after the round. And it happened to be a particularly long round. It was like 25 minutes. And the paracetamol still felt like it was solid. It felt fine. I couldn't taste anything weird. It was just kind of sat there awkwardly resting. And I was like, cool, we got through that. I didn't have to distract myself because of that's absolutely fine. And then the round ended, and I went to grab the water to finish it off. And then as I moved my tongue and unpinned it from the roof of my mouth, I realized what it had actually been doing for 20 minutes is slowly dissolving. I don't know what I expected. So it became this fine powder, and it just kind of went everywhere, and it tastes awful. Like, obviously medicine generally doesn't taste great unless it's Calpol. Calpol is like the best thing. God, I used to love getting an illness that required Calpol. Oh, high five to my Calpol people out there. But I was sat there just kind of like my jaw shaking a little bit like, it was one of the worst things I have ever experienced. It was absolutely awful. I cannot stress enough how badly a dissolved paracetamol tablet tastes when you let it sit in your mouth that long. It was the worst fucking experience, and I have no idea. Oh my god, I can't. It was just... So like half a gallon of water later, and I'm starting to not be able to taste it. But the thing is, it needs to dissolve in your stomach, so I just lessen the effectiveness of it as well. But it was just so awkward, sat there with it slowly dissolving while I'm trying to focus on a competitive game. Like, god damn it, what was I thinking? It would have taken 20 seconds to swallow the bastard. Again, context is a powerful adversary. Adversary? Friend. I guess both at times. It depends what's going on. These tech arrows are doing a really wonderful job. I do like them. I definitely think they're a candidate for a modded synergy lab. I could kind of totally get behind that. I really want to find the item room, but I have a strong feeling that I am currently going towards the boss if I had to guess, and I do have to guess. I am contractually obliged at all times to be consistently guessing about my current scenario and surroundings. It's you know, it's a tough job, but someone does in fact have to do it. Alright, so let's maybe over here. I think the item room will likely be careful. Will likely be to our right. That is my guess. God, it's really quite compound damage when you're firing just in a straight line, because you've got all the backup lasers and then the tears themselves hitting. I feel like piercing tears would be really quite solid with this, and it's kind of an item that really rewards the angle that you're firing at to get maximum laserage through everyone, and that's kind of cool. I'm a big fan of this. I'm really liking this. I think it should be called like Tech Y or something, because calling it just Tech Arrow kind of breaks the theme and naming convention of all the tech items. Because how did that take me extra damage? Come on, that is so irritating. Yeah, there we go. I think I finally lost my my red health. That's not good. I don't know what it is, but floors where I can't see my health, I play really badly. And don't sit there going, but you play really badly anyway. Don't be that. Oh, I thought that was fucking Scorpio. I've just got so many defensive items. Granted, it shouldn't matter too much. Wink, wink. But oh god, subtle. It's fine. It's fine. I will, in fact, be making like a hedgehog and squeaking with happiness, sure enough. And I love that hedgehogs squeak when they're happy. It's just like the best adorable little noise. I absolutely love it. Oh my god. So obviously I have a pet hedgehog. She's called Valencia. She's lovely. And she's terrified of everything and barely unballs from her spikes. But when she does, she's lovely. And I was walking past the room that her cage is in the other night, and I just heard this, like, just cacophony of happy squeaking echoing out from it. And I was like, ah! Oh, that's great. And then I went to investigate what was so entertaining going on in there. Kind of leant my head round, and she was just sprinting around her running wheel, squeaking like crazy, just really happy to be getting some exercise. So already I knew that we had nothing in common, but that doesn't change the fact it was the cutest little thing. But the thing is, she's got really, really good senses. Like, as soon as I even stuck my head round, she had a kind of, oh, something's watching me moment. Like, you could see her pause and try and assess the situation. I was like, oh, god damn it. Because I wanted to get my phone and record it because I need maximum cute pet recordings. And by the time I got back and started creeping towards the cage in the darkness with my camera ready, she knew. She knew, and she immediately, like she was in danger of being absolutely murderized by some fox, sprinted back to her strawberry den, because yes, her den is shaped like a strawberry, and even though strawberry is the worst fruit, again, that's not up for debate, it is really quite cute. Either way, I did then occur to me, what would you do if you had to grab an animal? So, okay, look, alright, you're not allowed to choose your pets as a response to this. You're not allowed to choose your pets. If I said to you, you have an hour, and within that hour you need to come back here with an animal in hand, right? A live animal in hand that you can't already owned, and then you don't die. Otherwise, kablamo. That's the nice way I would put it. What would your plan be? What animal would you go for? I think the obvious choice is like your neighbor's cat or something. That seems like it should be pretty doable. But even then, it's not like they're just a completely free thing to catch. So I'm not actually sure. I think it would be quite a difficult thing to work out. So. Oh, we're kind of missing the boss rush. That's a shame. That's a shame. We found like barely any offensive power the entire run. Which means I think it might be time to power up a little. Oh, yes! We have a refined, better version of the One Tier Man mod that comes with music. Oh, I can have a little bell. Oh, I like this, like alien Saitama. So we are, of course, now of godly power. Nothing can hurt me, and everything will die in just one punch. Or I guess more accurately, one tear. Oh my god. In fact, everything in the room is dying. Look at it. I am unstoppable. Still no good offensive items, though. Like, still no good offensive items. Oh, Ghost Pepper. We'll take a little bit of fire. Why the hell not? We'll take a little bit of fire. How good is this, though? You even just destroy through rocks. The raw, unbridled strength of Mr. 100 push-ups. I absolutely love this. It's just so good for a fun, silly run. Like, they're doing the whole run with it. I could totally agree why the joke might get old. But, you know, I think we needed the power boost. And I couldn't decide between which one of these mods to do. So we're going to bloody do both, because that's how we roll. Yes, indeed. Okay, looking good. I say looking good like, oh, I might at some point be damaged or challenged. Oh, I don't know what you're thinking. I'm definitely challenged. Oh my god! I just noticed it even comes with the sound effect of him punching something whenever you land a tear. Oh my god, I'm sorry. Oh my mod, that's amazing. That's like my new favorite thing. Oh man, look at that go. Oh, Saitama, you really are. Okay. So yeah, what animal do you... Back on track. What animal do you go for? It's not like you could grab a squirrel. Getting hold of a bird's pretty hard. I mean, obviously, rules-wise, I'd have to disallow invertebrates, because you could find an insect pretty easily, I think. So we're not allowed that. I am gonna modify just a little bit Saitama friend here. When I get to a certain point, yay, wafer! Hey, now we get poison tears. Oh, wow, it doesn't change the laser color. That's disappointing from a what we can do with that perspective. Sad times, laser arrows. Sad times. I never thought I'd have access to laser-based arrows and then be so upset with them. But we do get a little bit of money, which is good, because of course Saitama is desperate to go to the grocery shop. Now, we obviously don't have the 50% off voucher, which is definitely a big problem. You think I want the virus? I can't take the virus. Saitama's immune to viruses. Obviously, guys, you've got to roleplay this if you're going to get properly into it. I don't know why things are kind of collaterally dying. I'm going to assume he's just that powerful. I mean, he is that powerful, but I'm surprised it's allowed for in the mod. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, I like how the spike's like, why won't you die? That's amazing. Alright, there we go, looking good. I guess we'll have a look what's going on in here, since I am immune to everything. See, I kind of like this mod, because thematically it does obviously make sense, and it's good for one fun run, right? And I don't think there's anything wrong with mods like that are just inherently good for one solid, clean run. Where is our boss, though? That's the real question. Where is our boss? Obviously, he's been upgraded with Genos's tech, which is why he's now firing lasers. You know, it's a little bit of a combo piece, so that's kind of a cool thing to think about. Okay. Hello! I guess Saitama's... That looked like I actually teleported up top and then did it! Oh my god. You really think you could hide the boss rush from me? Ta-da! We are now a lot more Saitama, since of course we're gonna leap into action. You know, we gotta express that ridiculous speed that he's got going on for him. And no, I didn't use Mama Mega to do it. Like, what? Come on, don't be crazy. All right, we'll have Kidney Stone because a storm of these lasers may actually be really good. Oh, and whoa, punch! Ah, how good is that? Whoa, punch! It actually looks like that's what's happening. Oh, that's amazing. Whoa, boom. Whoa, boom. Ah, I'm loving this so much. Whoa, oof. Oh, the other one just died as well. Whoa, whoa. Oh, we're red. There we go. Oh, that looks cool. That looks really, really cool. Whoa, whoa. And that should be fine. Where do you think you're going, little ghost? You cannot escape from Saitama's power. Oh, this is absolutely amazing. You just use the jump with it, and then everything's fantastic. Oh, I love it so much. I wish I could use a more melee build, but obviously on-contact damage items don't work, and we could Mum's Knife, but it'd be very visible, and it's kind of an awkward one to do, sadly, but that's absolutely fine. I cannot wait to immediately one-punch the Hush. That's going to be just super satisfying. Apparently, we're really struggling to kill that already dead worm, which I guess makes sense if it is already, in fact, dead. I kind of find it interesting that the lasers don't seem to one-shot, but the tears themselves do. And oh, look, we get to be pure because of that. I like that. I like a little bit of an aura going on, you know? Alright, down we pop. Oh, that was fantastic. Leaping around the boss rush. I don't know why I went right. It's never, ever, ever right. It just isn't. I'm really starting to dislike this kidney stone, since it seems to be taking a year and a day to... I don't know why I'm getting the infinite bombs. Like, that'll definitely come in handy. 100%. I do believe that will come in handy. Yeah, this is definitely a one-run mod, which kind of makes sense given what it is, because I will admit the constant is eventually going to kind of grate. There's no way it's not. It's going to make like cheese and be finely sliced, because great. What is the difference between a sieve and a colander? One's got smaller holes and you use it for flour. You may be wondering, what? Well, I was having that discussion earlier. You know, I was trying to, because I have really bad memory, so I was like, I've got a memory like a sieve. But apparently they were like, no, you've got a memory like a colander. And I was like, do we need to make that distinction? But a colander's got bigger holes in it and retains less things. So maybe we do. Though I think because I do remember the conversation so clearly that I probably can be upgraded to a sieve. I think that's maybe allowed. Wow, really? No boss here? No boss here? I am very, very, very and none here? How the hell? It's got to be up then, right? I actually do really like how to jump, because right now it's usable to its full extent, because I don't need to care about where I jump or why, which means I just get the pure fun of leaping everywhere without any of the downsides of what might go wrong and the bad position it might put me in. So that was a pretty good, nice little Mama Mega. I even keep going into thematically epic slow motion, which I think really works out as well. Alright, come to me, little hush. Come to me. Oh, that one actually was really cool. I don't know why Isaac seems to be really struggling with this mod, which you wouldn't think it would, right? Because, like... Oh my god, I just realized something. When the kidney stone happens, it's rapid consecutive punches. Ah, it actually is. I think I've accidentally, and in some cases deliberately, happened across a really thematically on point Saitama setup. Oh, I'm really happy about this. I really am. I do wonder if it would truly be boring to always instantly win everything that you do. I think you would enjoy it for loads, like at the start. I think it would take a while for it to get boring. But I think to miss a struggle, you really do have to spend a lot of time with none, because ultimately nobody likes struggling, right? So I think it would take a while. Like, if you knew everything in the universe, like if you had full, complete, and total knowledge, would that suck? Like, would the inability to ever learn something and go, huh, neat? Like, is that... I don't know. I actually genuinely don't know if that's something that would be more a blessing or a curse. And god damn it, I am really struggling to find bosses. I really am. And boom, I don't know why we felt the need to do such a powerful move against them, but I think we've got it, and that's the important thing. There we go. Oh, look, we even just opened this. Oh, greed, sorry. Yeah, sorry about that. You go pop now. Holy hell! There we go. That's got to be one of the biggest womb flaws I think I've ever seen. Ain't that right? It lives. Oh, goodbye. We only just got the hush, though, let's be honest, which is another reason I was getting kind of like, oh, with my freaking timing. Yeah, let's take some glowing. I think that's okay. And then, yeah, let's go with the odd mushroom. Why the hell not? Get some speedier laser fun times happening. Ooh, the plopa. Let's take a whole 2 black candles. We don't really need, let's be honest, any kind of actual itemage here to finish this off, so that's fine. Anything gonna come out of them? Nope. Alright, this is gonna be awesome. Okay, firstly, goodbye to you. Oh, I think we just, yep. We normal consecutive punch through the whole thing. Do we fuck up delirium? I think we fuck up delirium. I kind of want to be part of a run where we one-shot delirium. That seems to be something that I am totally down. I say like that seems to be something. Like, I'm examining the recesses of my mind, and I am finding it to. Was there? Oh no! Obviously the ghost was in the room. A part of me thought that room had no enemies, and when I popped open that pot, we actually ended up with a ghost coming out of it. Why, Isaac, are you struggling so much? Also, there's something, and I can't explain it. Maybe I'm overreacting, but charging up the kidney stone blast to like 95%, me thinking that it's ready, letting go, and only to find out I have to charge it up again, it's genuinely making me have a surge of anger that is so white hot, I kind of want to punch my monitor. And I don't know why that is. Also, why did everything speed up so hard there? Like, does anyone else find that really really annoying when they just keep charging up an item. And oh, we just cleaved through all those dangles, mangled dangles. I ran out of hard drive space, guys. I think what happened is because I was slowly running out of space, it started lagging the game a little bit because it was trying to record to a hard drive that was running out of. So it might have been me and not the mod. That's awkward, isn't it? All right, here we go. Normal, consecutive, darkness. Normal, consecutive. Punches! Oh, the flash on the hit. Goodbye, Delirium. Wham, bam. Thank you. Delirium Man. Yeah, I think it makes the most sense there. Alright, guys, that was a bit of fun. Tech lasers and One Punch Man refined and re-realized it. I'm going to go ahead and jump out now. I'm going to go ahead and jump on with it. I'm going to go ahead and jump. I'm going to jump. My name's been Rage. Like if you enjoyed this, subscribe for more, and I'll see you soon. Goodbye.
Rage Gaming with the video float.
But that's all that's really relevant at the mo, but I'm still gonna leave this up so you patrons know that I love you even though the outro's no longer that kind of relevant. But the new one's being worked on and it's gonna be a truly badass song, and don't worry, I won't be doing any rapping on it. I'm gonna go now. This was shit.